Hello everyone, welcome back to Rice Finance here. Today we're going to go over Rumble, ticker symbol RUM. Let's see if this is a potential great investment or if this could be the downfall of your account. So let's dive right into it. Rumble, which is a video sharing platform much like YouTube, is the platform I use to upload my videos to. So make sure you hit that Rumble button down below so I could mix in with the Rumble algorithms and maybe get myself a follow while you're at it. Anyway, let's dive right into this. So Rumble's currently trading at $4.85 a share. It's down 2% today. It has a current market cap of 1.3 billion, yes, billion with a B. So let's dive right into the financials. I like to go by the quarterly because quarterly shows what you're doing. Last quarter alone, it hit $24 million in revenue. As you can see, it's growing. It's at a huge growth rate. It's a growth company, and growth companies usually mean they're losing money. And as you can see, 24 million in revenue, but the cost of it was 40. We're at a gross profit of a negative $15 million, and that doesn't even include any salaries or administrative costs. So if you look at that, we're sitting at 18 million. So we're sitting at a loss of income at $34 million. Now, that's to be expected, especially with a newer company. Newer companies usually burn through money, burn through cash to get that insane growth rate, and then they taper off when they hit their certain revenue numbers that they're looking to hit for their investors. And a lot of investors carry into this. I will say one thing. $24 million a quarter on a $1.3 billion market cap seems a bit high. I would like to see that number, at least double or triple before we're talking about even hitting that $1.3 billion. Just right off the bat, that's my initial insights on it. Let's go into the let's go into the cash flow, because this is a really good, cash flow is really good to see if the company is going to go out of business or not. So as you can see, they have a negative free cash flow of negative 30 million. So they spent 30 million in cash just this last quarter, and they spent that no financing, which I don't like to see, I like to see that there's no financing. You can see that they have an end cash position of 295 million. So that means that they could go 10 quarters, which is roughly 2.5 years, right? Because there's 4 quarters in a year. So roughly 2.5 years they're able to go before they run out of money. That's good to know, because that means that they probably don't need to issue any sort of shares anytime soon, because they have enough cash to basically house them through for the next 2.5 years. Granted, they stay on the same growth rate and potential loss of income. Now, I would like to see the next financial statement in order to better identify if this is a potential great investment or good investment, because in terms of the financial statements, only because at the insane growth rate that they're growing with their net income or their revenue basically doubling, almost doubling, not really doubling, but going up at least 50 to 60%, and it seems like on a quarter by quarter basis, except for the last quarter, which went down a little bit, it seems like the growth rate is also accumulated with the cost of revenue, causing this company to be at a loss of a lot of money. Now, what is my initial and my final decision? Now, I can't give you a legitimate decision on what I would do because I'm not a licensed financial advisor. However, there is one thing that people aren't taking into consideration, not just having to do with the numbers, because a lot of times stocks, you don't really look at the numbers. Rumble is a video sharing platform that started off by being the free speech platform compared to YouTube, who censors. And that free speech platform allows, is kind of associated a little bit with the Donald Trump era. So with the new election coming up and Donald Trump being the clear leader for the Republican Party, if there is a possibility that Donald Trump goes up, this stock has a tendency, and probably will have a tendency, to go up during the trampling of the Donald Trump era. So that is one key thing that I think a lot of people are missing out on, because I think overall in the financial statements, and if you look at the way of the stock, not too great. But with the way that the market is, and people, I think a lot of Redditors and that kind of crowd will be investing into this just based off of the fact that this is sort of the definition and association of a free speech stock. So you might want to look into possibly investing into this. Not financial advice, but it is one thing that I personally am looking into. Me personally, not anyone else, but me personally, I'm looking into investing into this stock. So if you have any questions or any more stocks that you want me to dive into, feel free to hit that Rumble button. Give me a follow down below. Let me know you're liking these videos. If you want to see anything else, let me know. Other than that, have a great day.